once you get into the car, the first thing what I noticed that
the gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
So hi guys, as you can see that I am driving the all-new MG Hector Petrol Automatic, which is having ADAS facility. The first thing I will tell you that the price of this car is costing around 25 lakh plus, which is near about 26 lakh, and the non-ADAS version is costing around 24 lakh plus, which is also costing around 25 approx. So this is the on-road price figure. For exact price figure you need to go to your nearest showroom and where you can get the exact price figure of this car. So yes, before I jump into the driving review of this car is having 1.5 liter of petrol engine, which generates 143 PS of power at 5000 rpm and 250 newton meter of torque at 1600 to 3600 rpm. So this car which I am driving is having CVT engine, and also you will get 6-speed manual transmission, okay, and depending on your choice that which one you should go with. So once you get into the car, the first thing what I noticed that the massive infotainment display, which is also the key factor for this car. Actually the previous generation car is also having the same infotainment display, but this time some new features are added into this car. So you can operate the sunroof with this car by this infotainment display, and this vertically placed 14-inch touchscreen is actually enhancing the interior look of this car, and almost everything you can operate with this infotainment display apart from driving the car, obviously. But one thing is bad about this car, and especially this infotainment display, and that it lags too much. Like if you press any icon, it will take few seconds to respond. I don't know why it is going on. Now MG really needs a special attention to sort this out, and it happens for the older generation Hector and as well as the Aster as well. Now coming to the ride quality, this particular car is having two riding modes. One is driving mode and another one is the sports mode. They are quite self-explanatory, so I no need to explain all these things. But in sports mode also the power delivery is very linear. I personally feel this car is lagging to take maximum power output, okay. So when I'm talking about the maximum power output, so definitely I need to tell you that this car is having 1.5 liter turbocharged petrol engine, and the turbo kicks at like 1.5 rpm, and gradually you can actually feel it, okay, while you are driving this car. So if I'm talking about the power figure, then definitely I need to tell you that I'm not getting that SUV wala feel while I'm driving this car, and it is completely different altogether. So I have mentioned the power delivery in sports mode is also very linear, and it helps to get a hassle-free comfortable riding. But you cannot expect the SUV wala punch in this car. What you will get it from the rival cars like Tata Harrier Automatic and the XUV 700 Automatic. Now coming to the brakes are very impressive. It is giving the great stopping power, and the tire component, it's also very good. And as a result is what happened, that if you are giving the hard brake, that time you don't feel that the car is going out of your hand. So surprisingly, the turning radius of this car is not that big, considering the fact this car is the length of this car. And when I'm talking about the length of this car, and that is 4.6 meter. So yes, this car is having full of technology: hill assist, voice command, cruise control, ADAS, 360 camera, whatnot, you just name it, and this car is having it. But it is great to use, but not recommendable to release the hands from the steering, as we are not supposed to rely on technology 100%. So another thing, one thing which I like about this car, and that is the indicator. So obviously you can see that it starts blinking automatically once I was taking the right turn. So that is the another thing I need to highlight of this car. So that's all. That's all the riding review of this particular car. So let's go back to home, and I'll tell you that whether you should buy this car in 2023 or not, and whether it's a deal breaker or not. First of all, I'm really very sorry, because the clippings is very small, because what happened that my GoPro stopped working while I was driving the car. And once I reached to showroom to hand over the car, and that time I realized that my GoPro stopped working, and that point of time I again take a U-turn and go for a small spin-off ride to make the videos presentable. So I just want to tell you one thing, that I rode this car near about 15 to 20 kilometer to make this video, and based on that I made this particular video. So yes, so hi guys, as you can see that I'm back at home, and I'm going to tell you that whether you should buy this car in 2023 or not. The facelift version of this car has been launched in end of the 2022 or the beginning of the 2023. So obviously I need to tell you that whether you should go with this car or not. And price of the car is 26 lakh, and which is not a small amount of money. So obviously, is it really worth to pay 26 lakh for this car? So definitely I'm going to tell you. So if you are looking for a car, and this car is having two variants, and one is ADAS and another one is without ADAS. So the car which I am driving, it is with ADAS, and the non-ADAS version is costing around 25 lakhs. So there's a 1 lakh difference what you will get it. Now I'm going to tell you that whether is it really necessary to pay 1 lakh, or rather it is to pay 26 lakh or 25 lakh for this car. Yes, so first of all I need to tell you the difference between the ADAS and non-ADAS. See, first, ADAS is completely based on the technology, and which is having so many sensors and the camera and all that stuff. But you cannot rely 100% on technologies, because you know, and especially Indian roads. Okay, maybe 5 years or 6 years down the line, ADAS will be a great feature, but now I don't think so it is great feature, at least looking at the Indian road condition. Now another thing which I need to tell you, that biggest competition of this car is Mahindra XUV 700 and Tata Harrier. But if I will compare with its own competition, then I personally feel that this price is little bit in higher side. I know that this car is having so many technology, like it has hill assist, ADAS, massive sunroof, a massive touchscreen infotainment display, but these things are already been provided by other companies as well, and also you can change it, or you can go with any aftermarket treatment. I don't know why actually company is focusing on these things. Yes, while it was launched in Indian market like in 2019 or 2020, that time these features are very cool, but now every companies are giving these features. Okay, So I don't know why is now MG is not focusing on other thing, rather focusing on these small technologies. Okay, I personally feel that MG really should work on the hybrid section. Okay, because if petrol automatic is coming with 26 lakh, so definitely in this price segment MG could give the smart hybrid option. Okay, because if I need to pay 26 lakh, then definitely I will be looking for smart hybrid cars. Okay, or else I will go with the diesel automatic, which is the biggest problem in MG, because MG is not providing diesel automatic car. Actually, I really think that MG should really focus on the diesel engines rather petrol automatic. And considering the fact that the petrol price of the petrol is now gradually increasing, okay, it is a smart move for MG if they will provide the hybrid model or hybrid car into this price bracket. Then it will be a great deal according to me. Okay, now this is the first thing which I need to discuss. Now the second thing which I don't like, that the engine, the punch. Okay, I know that I am driving the automatic version and you cannot expect that kind of punch in automatic cars, which you are getting it in manual. But still I feel that after riding TATA Harrier and XUV 700, that kind of punch they are giving in automatic, even I would expect the same kind of punch in MG as well. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Okay, but still I personally feel that it is not a driver's car. Yes, if you are sitting into the back seat and if you are go with a long tour, then this car is absolutely great if you are sitting into the back seat. But for driver's car, I wouldn't say that this is a driver's car. But yes, I can say that it is a hassle-free car. Rather, you cannot ride this car like a zigzag way, the way you can ride Mahindra XUV or Tata Harrier. This car is completely like you can go to one lane and you just give the gas and just the car will move, that's all. So whenever it is required that you need to overtake someone, so you need to plan accordingly and then overtake. Okay, because obviously you cannot get the sudden pickup, okay, the way you get it in other cars, other automatic cars rather, I can say. So that's all, guys. Actually these are the feedback what I personally feel, so to give MG as well. And also you need to think about investing that humongous amount of money before buying MG Hector. So that's all from my end, guys. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, that is the Bangalorean Bong, and hit the bell icon so that you will get the earliest notification. And if you have any other questions about this car or any other cars, so then I would suggest you to connect me with my Instagram page, and that is the Bangalorean Bong. And also you can connect with me in my Facebook page, and that is also the Bangalorean Bong. So that's all from my end, guys. So I have to take a sweet alvida. So till then, take care, bye bye, have blast and ride safe and drive safe as well.